Jeffrey is so selfish. His parents raised him. They worked hard to provide for him. They were hoping that once he becomes a man, he'd be able to contribute and help the family back. But he has other plans. But what about Adonis? Adonis has nothing but love, respect, and gratitude for his family. He's taken the responsibility to contribute to his family unit. Because of that, his parents, and his siblings are so full of love for each other. They get to live in a household that feels like it has its needs met. Adonis works hard so that he can provide. But Jeffrey is a leech. He started making some money, but he still distanced himself away from his family. He's the stereotypical 20-year-old loser who still lives in his family's house, and he's just wasting away on instant gratification. The zombie on the computer chair. Most young men are like Jeffrey, and they are nothing but disappointments to their family. You should strive to be like Adonis. I got to experience a rare opportunity. A young, successful millionaire invited me to live with him for a few days. His name is Iman Gadzi, and he has a remarkable story. Him and his single mother went through trials and tribulations, and this young man started making businesses when he was still in high school. There was points when he didn't even have heating in his house, when he didn't even have a good Wi-Fi connection. What inspired me most about this guy is that he kept the one major goal in his life, which was to help his mother. Fast forward just a couple of years and he retires his mum. Fast forward another couple of years and he moves his mum into the same apartment building, one of the fanciest places in the entire world, so that she can live nearby him. This is the epitome of a young man who works hard so that he can provide and give back to the family members who helped him. I think we should all strive to achieve something like this. Your parents raised you and fed you and put a roof over your house, and they taught you a lot of important learning lessons. If straight away you thought that I was talking about someone else and, oh no, but my parents are bad people, and they trust me when I say that it is so saddening and unfortunate that we often are blinded by negativity. Your parents weren't perfect and they did up probably many times, but are you going to allow that negative emotion to override the love that you have for them? Are you going to look back in 10, 20 years time after they might pass away and be grateful that you held the grudge because they were mean to you sometimes? Your parents are not watching self-improvement videos. They probably don't even know that mental health is like a real thing. They don't meditate. They don't practice gratitude journaling. We are the enlightened ones. That means that we have to take the responsibility to take the first step in giving back and helping our family and creating that solid family unit, which is so important, and it has to start with you. It is a young man's duty to build himself up, to fill his cup, and then when his cup is overflowing, to fill in the cups of the people that he loves. That is why we strive for success. That is why we delay gratification. That's why we want to achieve and to build things. That's why we build businesses. Just today, my friend in the gym said something so simple, but it was just so beautiful and profound. I was talking to him about like business expenses and everything, and I was saying like I wanted to take more money out of the business to, kind of like give it to my family. And he just casually said like, yep, that's the point of a business, is to help you and your family. What a beautiful thing to say that came from like he's a very healthy, happy, family orientated guy. A lot of us can't relate to him because we're traumatized and we went through some shit. But this is like the guy who has like a very like beautiful, loving relationship with his family. And think about that mindset. The point of a business is to help you and your family and the customers or the viewers. Never forget why we do this. Never forget the people who helped you when they didn't have that much. A man feels truly fulfilled when he provides. If there is one thing that describes manhood, it's providing. It's going out there and taking the responsibility to make money so that you can help your family with their financial problems. It's going onto the internet and learning things like mental health and how to meditate so that you can pass on that wisdom to your siblings who need it. It's starting a business so that you can retire your mother. What a beautiful experience that must have been. Seeing the happiness and the positive outlook and that feeling of safety in Iman's mother. Like I was there in his apartment and his mother would walk in every single day and would have a conversation, and she looked like she was just so happy and proud of her son. I think that should be one of our goals. Iman has his own YouTube channel, which I'm going to link in the description. The video that I'm going to link in the description is about monk mode, something that I've personally talked about a lot. It's about building your discipline, staying focused, and taking a big step back from the modern distractions, which will stop you from being able to achieve some success. It's that success that enables you to give back to your family. And that's such an important point. The years that you have spent playing video games, the hours, the hundreds, thousands of hours that you have spent watching porn, and scrolling on Instagram. Imagine if we could put that time into helping our family. Why not start now? Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.